Hi, and welcome to How to LARP for Cheap. I am Bucky Gamgee from LARPcraft, and today we are going to make a coin purse, satchel type thing to hold your coins in-game. This one is what we're going to make. It goes straight onto your belt for easy carrying. It's got a nice little flap to hold, keep it closed so you don't lose any of your coins, but you can add stuff to it. But it's really simple, and it's like a couple steps, and you got a nice little starter coin purse that you can easily make for someone or for yourself that I'm going to show you how to do right now. Okay, so here you start out with whatever fabric you want to do. I have fake suede I'm going to make mine out of. I have 23 inches the long way by 6 inches the shorter way of any fabric you want. Like, again, I'm using fake suede because it looks more medievalish. You can use browns, tans, blacks, greens. Mostly any fabric will go, but if you want to go with more woven fabric, less soft, more durable fabrics, what you want to do is, to begin with, cut it out to the length. It can be any length you want. It's just that this will work for what we're making today. But you start out with taking it, folding it in half with your good side inside. Start inside, and then you pin. And then we're going to pin it so it's not moving around while we're sewing. Doesn't matter what the sides look like, because it's going to look neat after we're done sewing the sides. So like mine, they're a little frayed. You can see mine, they're a little frayed up right now, and uneven. But once you're done sewing, it's going to look nice and neat, so you won't be able to see those. Now, if your top's uneven like mine, as you can see, kinda, you can see, but that won't matter. We can easily fix that, or it'll be hidden depending on how you make it. So it's fine if it's uneven. We'll probably fix that later. And now, since you got all your pins in, so it's nice and neat and it's not falling apart, you can even pull on it. You can see it's kind of like a bag already. That's what you want it to be. And pull out your sewing machine. Well, I'm using a sewing machine. It's much faster. You can use whatever you want. You can hand sew. There's a lot of things you can do, but I am gonna sew mine. It's much faster. Okay, so you just want to sew up the sides. You don't want to sew the top closed, otherwise it's not gonna be what you want. It's because it's only the bad side is going to be on the outside. It's not going to look how you want. So you start sewing one side down the side. You want to do a back stitch at the beginning and at the end, so it's permanent. Okay, now once you got both sides sewn, as you can see, you'll have like a little bag type thing. You want to see, get my hand in there, it's nice and sturdy. You want to take out all the pins out of your bag. And now, once you got all your pins out, turn it inside out, so the good side's on the outside. sure all the corners are in, as pushed out as far as they can go. And you'll see you have some nice sides. Sides are nice. You can't see all the bad spots that you had. Looks really nice. Nice and long, like bag type thing. Your top is still a little bad, but that will easily be fixed. Now that you have it inside out, you can go ahead and sew the top. You might want to pin it first though. I'm going to. Once you got it pinned, if you did pin it, you can go ahead and sew it now. As close to the top as you can of yours. The neat part, that is. Okay, once you got your top sewn, take out the pins. Now we got this nice, neat little sewn there. I'm gonna close up our bag. And now if your top is bad like mine, like it's very uneven like mine, you can now cut it to make it look nice and neat. So it's not too close, but close to that line you just sewn. Now I got a nice, much neater line. Okay, now you want to fold it so it's kind of like this. It's kind of like almost folding it in half. Almost folding in half, but not completely. So it's like that much left. So maybe this much. You want to fold about this much over the top. See where my line is? It's right here. You want to fold about that much over, so we can have enough for the spot where our belt will go, where it will go through for our belt, and then some leftovers for our flap to cover our hole where our coins are going to go. So you can adjust it to however your size of bag is, however size you're making it. But I'm going to have it like this, and then you want to sew like right along here roughly. You want to make it big enough to fit your belt in, while still having room to make a flap for your pouch. You can adjust or make sure you have it right just in case, but I'm going to sew along that line that I showed you guys. I'm going to pin it first so I don't mess up. And now once you got it pinned and where you want it, so make sure you still have enough room for a belt to get through and some room left for a flap, so you might have flap your pouch. Go ahead and sew. once you got that sewn, take out your pins, check it, make sure you can fit your belt through. I for sure can fit my belt through because I know the size of my belt. And you still have room for your pouch, a little flap for your pouch. Yeah, I can tell my sewing wasn't very straight, but it's perfect. I'll still have room for my room for flap and my belt. The last thing to do is cut a line here so you can get into your pouch, but you also don't want to cut the back, because if you cut the back, yeah, you just cut it in half and you ruined it, all your hard work. So let's go ahead and lightly make sure we're not cutting the back. What you want to do is you want to get some fabric, not the back. Okay, you want to make a slit in it. Okay, then cut across. That. And there you go. You're all finished. You got a pouch, you can fit coins in with the flap, and you can put on your belt. And you can add other things like ribbon, more detail, buttons and such to keep it closed. But this is a nice little rough bag to hold your coins in game for at LARP. Thank you, and join me again on our next video, next episode, and check out these videos on other types of satchels you can make or bags for LARP too.